Hey, I'm really cracking up. I gotta say, this has been making me laugh all day. We were almost, sort of, technically, maybe, on Nancy Grace today, or might have been yesterday. I don't remember when it aired. But they did a news story. This, I guess, went national, so you guys might have heard about this. But it was in San Diego at UCSD, big college here. There was some controversy because a teacher was having for the students' finals, they would all get naked in a candlelit, like a dark, semi-candlelit room, and it was performance art. And this made national news. A parent complained, and now everyone's up in arms about it. But anyway, Nancy Grace did a story about it, and someone who we have seen at many different events, someone who watches Mega64, who we see at Comic-Con, and I'm sure all kinds of stuff. But her name's Hannah. She was in that class, and Nancy Grace interviewed her. She interviewed people who were against this teaching, and also Hannah, who was for it, who said it was in the name of performance art, which I agree with. I feel like they tell you right up front, it's in the syllabus. In this class, you're asked to do performances that may involve nudity or whatever, and I think you don't even have to get naked. They ask you to be emotionally naked if you don't want to get physically naked, meaning you bear something or you whatever. It's all performance art. And Nancy Grace is yelling about, well, I think art is painting and whatever. But Hannah was really well spoken, and she said all this stuff about performing art and what it is and what it isn't, and all kinds of stuff, and how she liked the class and nobody was forced to do it or anything. So anyway, whatever. Point is, they cropped it out, but she was wearing a Mega64 shirt, if you guys remember those, with all of our heads on it. They cut off her Skype window, but she was wearing one of those shirts apparently. So really, really funny. I thought that was really, really funny. That got a kick out of me. So I've been laughing about that. Anyway, yeah, I agree. Face Machine. What's wrong with nudity if it's not sexual? I think we are too scared of nudity. We project sex so much that guys are afraid to be naked in the locker room. It's like, what, you think I'm gay? We project our sexuality and sex itself so much that we forget that this is just us and this is what we're given. If it's something inappropriate with a girl and a guy or something like, I understand that, or a guy and a girl and a girl. If it's unwanted or unappreciated, then that makes total sense. But this isn't a situation like that. It's an art class that people knew well in advance, months and months in advance, that would be part of this performance. And like, again, like a locker room, you're changing, you're working out, you got to get your shit together. Be naked. I just don't. I think there's too much fear. You know what I mean? That being said, I have been in situations that do what you're comfortable with, because I have been in situations where I've been at spas and stuff where dudes were naked everywhere, and I didn't want to get naked because I look fucking sad when that thing's flaccid. It's just sorry, just ugh. Terrible situation. So I didn't want to do that, but it was for art. That's another story. Anyway, all right. Yeah, I agree about Nancy Grace. I don't really care for her brand of journalism, but that's just me. Someone's listening to Bittersweet Symphony outside. I can hear it. And no, denying the class did not deny the students a degree. It was an optional. It was a completely art related elective. It wasn't a required thing.